Well, Tommy, I guess Janine can hear us pretty good out there. It's a little too close.
Do you have us, Janine?
I think she does. Well,
Give me a wave. Oh, I see the wave. I
we
see
are
the
at the
wave.
John Ennington Theater
Beautiful
in,
theater.
in Northport.
I'm telling you, it amazes me. I am, wow.
You know, guys, we are starting to stream live now, and I'm sure if anybody's watching this or you're watching the clip to this theater is incredible. And Tommy, we're here tonight for this incredible event that has to do with the veterans.
No better reason to be here. None
You know,
whatsoever.
the
The
whole
reason we can drive here is because of them.
That's true. You know, the whole objective here is to help raise money for this incredible cause, and the hopes and dreams are that 22 homes, mortgage-free homes, will be given out sometime in the future, and this is what this is all about. Guys, listen, you're watching us live right now. We are live around the world. We are in Afghanistan. We are in Iraq. We have soldiers watching
And we
us
hope the troops are
across
watching.
the country. We are live all over the world. Get on to, if you want to donate to this event, Tommy, they can get on to veteranshomegiveaway.org. And there's a little arrow down there on the website where they can just click that arrow and donate to this incredible event. Listen, these soldiers, you know, without them, we wouldn't be standing here.
There is no better reason in the world, and especially nowadays, how I think people in this country take freedom for granted, and it's time that everybody steps up a little bit. I mean, these guys are laying their lives down for us. They're coming home without limbs. Their families are worried. I mean, I can't even imagine what their families go through. I mean, they know where they are, but their families don't even know where they are. And I mean, you know, freedom, it's something that is not free. And these guys are paying the price, and God Almighty, I mean, they should be number one on the line to support in this country.
Absolutely.
Number one.
Absolutely.
And this is a beautiful thing that someone can get a home, and it's wonderful. And this theater is amazing. It's amazing.
You know, so listen, you know, if you're overseas and you're watching this show live right now, if you're somewhere in the United States, you're watching this show live right now, go on to the website, veteranshomegiveaway.org. There's an area on the website where you can donate, whether it's $1, whether it's $5, $10, whatever you feel you want to donate. You know, these guys, they pay the ultimate sacrifice, Tommy. We've seen too many of them come home.
No question.
And this is a way of giving
And
back
also,
to them.
I mean, we're losing 2 a day from suicide. 2 or an hour.
Right.
It's incredible, and it shouldn't go down that way. And if you guys are watching overseas, we from Madhouse could never ever express our thanks that you guys have given us, which is freedom.
You know, there's some, we
bless
deal with a
all of
lot
you.
of musicians, and, you know, one comes to mind right now. I'm sure all of you have heard about the Vanilla Fudge and Vince Martell.
Right.
You know, he's got a great organization.
Right.
Tell us about the organization.
Well, that's out of Birmingham, Alabama. It's called Three Hots and a Cot, and that is a great organization. We've done fundraisers for them. It's so that that these guys come home. You know, a lot of them, people don't understand. A lot of these guys are living under bridges and living in the woods in tents and stuff like that. What they do is they supply them 3 hot meals a day and a place to sleep. And I mean, and we owe them even more than that. But that is a great JD down in Birmingham, Alabama, and Vince Martell does amazing things with them. And we will be working with them together through Madhouse TV also.
Yeah, no, Vince is a great guy. So we're going to keep the cameras rolling. We are going to stay live for the duration of this entire show. So again, Tommy and I, periodically throughout the show, we're going to go around. We're going to talk to some of the folks here that are making this possible. And again, please donate. Anything, if you can give anything, just get onto the website again, and that's veteranshomegiveaway.org. There's an area right on the website where you can go in, you can put your credit card. It's secure. Trust me, I did it myself. I know it's okay. And, you know, again, we are not going to be shutting the cameras off. So just stay tuned.
I just want to say one more thing, and I think this is a very important issue. you guys riding around in trucks doing construction work or any kind of work that you might have, rather than going and picking guys off the street, and I'm not saying anything bad about those guys, they're trying to provide for their families too, but these guys have paid the price that we can walk around for free. So maybe go down to an American Legion, a VFW, and ask them, is there anybody need a job? I mean, because these guys, they come home. That's who you should be putting to work, and who better to trust? I mean, these are real, true men that have laid down the ultimate price. So, I mean, my God, stop down at a VFW and American Legion. Am I right? I mean, give them a
Absolutely.
job, put them to work, and get them out from under the bridges and stuff. Because man, they didn't hide from us, saving our freedom. So don't hide from them.
Again, that website is the veteranshomegiveaway.org. Go to the website, donate what you can. Tommy, you're going to exit right. I'm going to exit left. Enjoy the show. We're going to continue to go with this. These cameras are going to be rolling throughout the duration of the show. All right?
Very good.
Good show.
Absolutely.
All right, let's
All
make
right.
it happen. Don't go anywhere.
Donate, donate, donate.
Don't go nowhere. Janine, you have ears on. Janine, I can't see you, but I'm assuming we're good, right? Okay. Do you see Katie right here? Come over here, Katie. Can you get Katie in this picture? Raise your hand if you got her. They're all the way up there. Do we have her, Janine? Hang tight. Okay, are we good?
Yeah, she's waving.
I don't know what she's saying. What is she saying? What is she saying?
Look over there.
Oh, you want us to go on the stage? Is that good, Vic? You got us? Hey, listen, guys, this is live down here. Katie, I think they got us. Katie, tell us what you're going to be singing tonight.
All of my songs?
No, not all of them. What's the first one you got when you go up there?
The first song I'm singing is a mashup of Before He Cheats and Feeling Good.
And what do you think of this incredible event?
It's absolutely beautiful. This theater is beautiful, as you can see, and it's a great cause for all the money and the tickets are going to the home giveaway, so I love it. It's beautiful.
Well, Katie's a regular on Madhouse TV, and she's down here today to help support the Veterans Home giveaway. And again, you know, this is all to help raise money for, I think, 22 mortgage-free homes. Is that correct?
This is correct, yeah.
And the best way to help out is to go to your credit card, go to your debit card, donate $1, $2, whatever you can do. Go to veteranshomegiveaway.org. The cameras are live. Right now, Katie, we are streaming around the world. What do you think?
That's amazing. All around the world?
I spoke with some people in Afghanistan the other day, and right now we have our soldiers in Afghanistan and some of them that are still left over there in Iraq, and they're tuning into this right now. So what do you have to say to them?
I thank you for all your service, and again, freedom isn't free, so I appreciate everything you're doing over there.
Okay, we're going to keep the cameras going. The theater is starting to fill up, and we'll be back soon. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget, veteranshomegiveaway.org. Pledge a donation today. Make it happen. Thank you so much.
I'd rather be up here than down low.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to start. And again, if you want to donate, veteranshomegiveaway.org. Here we go.
Hello, all right, it's showtime. Give yourselves a hand for coming out tonight for a great cause. My name is Peter Bales, and I'm a stand-up comedian, and but this is serious business tonight. They asked me to host this and keep it moving, and it's such a pleasure to be here. I want to tell you some things. First of all, we're streaming live all around the world on Madhouse TV, 4 cameras in the back. Madhouse TV. And I know that we have some veterans who are watching us in Colorado and some veterans who are watching us live in Afghanistan. How about a hand for them right now? Hello, veterans. Absolutely. And we're going to have some great music tonight, and we're going to raise some money for a terrific cause. We have a lot of people here from the Suffolk County government. How about a hand for, hey, we all live in Suffolk County. How about a hand for Suffolk County? I'm myself am from Northport. I got divorced. I'm in East Northport now, and a couple more bad relationships, and I'll be out in Coram, which is a wonderful town. But it's so great. So great to be a Long Islander and to be live Madhouse TV. And this is the perfect example. We are coming together, public and private, perfect example of a private company. How about a hand for the Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation for making this happen? And those were really cool fellow who you're going to see in a minute. I mean, they are doing such great work here, and let's say Suffolk County government is coming together to help us get houses that are going to be refurbished for veterans. And don't we feel pretty good tonight about what we're doing? Seriously? Everybody's donating their time. And let's just have fun. Let's just have a great Sunday night. Let's forget about all the hassles that are coming this week on our regular jobs and just have a wonderful time. But before we move on here, I would like all the veterans in the room to raise their hand and be applauded. All the veterans in the room, raise your hand and please, all of you that are here live and in person. That's terrific. Applaud these guys. We support you 1,000%. And I don't care where around the world you're watching us, we support you 1,000%. We're safe here in Northport because of you. And what a good feeling. I have a great feeling about tonight, Main Street in Northport. You look terrific. And we are going to start this evening's entertainment the way we should. I want to introduce the lead singer of the band you're about to see to do her version of the national anthem. A big hand, please, for Tammy Wolf. Let's hear it for Tammy Wolf! Here we go, there she is.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Tammy Wolf, the national anthem. Besides being a comedian, I'm also a history professor, and every time I hear that, I want to talk about Francis Scott Key and the bombardment of Fort McHenry and the War of 1812. What a terrific national anthem we have. You know the facts, right? Anyway, I'm not in class. I'm at a benefit for a terrific cause, and the Fairway Foundation does such great work here and doing this, and really the driving force behind all that. This is a wonderful woman who works for Fairway, and she's just great. She's going to come out and welcome you all. A nice hand She's an employee of Fairway Foundation and the Fairway Independent Mortgage Company, and a motivational speaker, and just look what she can get done when she wants to put her mind to it. Rosemary Klugfeld. Come on, give her a hand. Rosemary Klugfeld.
Thank you, Peter Bell. Thank you. And thank you all for coming. And as Peter equated to, here we are as a community coming together, supporting our veterans. And each day when we get up in the morning, we have to make decisions. And those decisions hopefully are based on our core values, things that we try to relate to our children, our grandchildren, our nieces and nephews, our friends. And core values determine what we do as part of our day, whether we shut off that alarm clock and start our day a little earlier or hit snooze. Everything we do is based on what we learned, what we saw, our experiences, and the core values that we instill amongst us. Now the question becomes, when you leave your home, when you kiss your spouses, your children, your parents goodbye, do you leave those values at the doorstep? Or do you take them to the workplace, the job site, the playground, the school? What do we do once we leave the comforts of our home? And I have to say that I'm proud to work for a company that stresses core values each and every day at the workplace, not just in our own homes. And Fairway Independent Mortgage Corp, although they're a large lender in 46 states, 1,700 plus employees, 170 branches throughout the country, their tagline is National Strength Hometown Service, which means that our Suffolk County branch, our Long Island branch, right down the road in Islandia, we think about our community. Because while it's nice to think about someone across the country, our community's right here in front of us. And we want to raise our families. We want to make sure our neighbors are safe and feel welcome and supported by among us. So, and when we think about core values, we usually think of honesty, integrity. And I have to say that it's those core values that led Fairway Independent Mortgage Corp on a mission. And although the foundation, Fairway Foundation, has been around since 2005, 2 years ago, with the help of other non-for-profits, they started a journey. And that journey was to support our veterans. You see, Fairway in doing mortgages, we're not a kind of company that looks at the numbers. We actually speak to the individuals, the families, and sometimes the veterans, since we do VA loans. And that's one of the reasons that we are such a large company, is that we've grown through referrals and getting to know our community, getting to know our neighbors. And in doing so, you get to hear their stories. Some stories are happy, starting a new family, getting married, downsizing because the children have gone off to college. And sometimes the stories are sad, relocating, having maybe had a not so great experience, and having to move for not the best of experiences. So when you talk to a veteran, and I've got to know a lot during the last few months in our community, some of the stories are heartfelt, and you really don't know what to do. And we have a lot of talk in the news lately about what's going on. And whether you're for war or for peace or whatever you're for, these are our children, our sons and daughters, our neighbors that are going off and volunteering or being drafted, depending on whatever we're in. And we have to make sure that we remember that. So one of the core values that Fairway Mortgage and Fairway Foundation believe in is, again, supporting the community and educating the community. A lot of our business is referral, and a lot of it comes from realtors. You see, they're usually the first person someone thinks of when they're looking to buy a home. So a family, an individual will go to a realtor and say, this is what I'm looking for. And unfortunately, there's still a lot of real estate agents that really don't know enough about what it takes for a veteran to buy a home. There's different types of pay, they might have particular needs. And what we're trying to do is educate our community and our real estate community that refers us and that we speak to on a daily basis. So Fairway Independent Mortgage Corp, through the foundation, is trying to educate the people around us. Because a lot of people didn't know this, I didn't know this. Suffolk County has the largest veteran population in the entire state of New York. That astounded me. You see, we don't know that because they're not dressed in uniform when they're walking down the street. But if you own a dry cleaner, is that gentleman, that woman walking down into your store maybe a veteran? We don't know. So think about that. Next time you're on a supermarket line, on a store line, in a playground. That person may have served our country. So, core values. One of the things that we're trying to do, again, is educate the community. And we've had Sean Parnell, who's a New York Times bestselling author of Outlaw Platoon, has become our national spokesperson. And I've had the privilege of seeing him speak in Madison, Wisconsin, where our corporation is based out of, just a couple of months ago. And it was impactful. And he's out there touring the country, going from branch to branch at all these ribbon cuttings, helping award these homes mortgage-free. Yes, mortgage-free. It's kind of productive for a mortgage company to be giving out mortgage-free homes, that we are. We're hoping to give out 2 mortgage-free homes right here in Suffolk County to 2 Purple Heart recipients and their family returning from Iraq or Afghanistan. But you know, that's a little bit of an endeavor, so we can't do it alone. We're not a large office, but I have to tell you that my coworkers who are here today, my associates, everyone in our branch rolled up their sleeves and volunteered. We're not getting paid to do this, okay? And what we're doing is we're trying to start a movement, because if we can do it as a corporation, so can others. I know Peter talked about the elected officials in the room, but can I have our elected officials stand and be acknowledged, because it is also with their support that we're able to do this. Please, if you're an elected official, please stand and be acknowledged. We appreciate your dedication to our community, and the fact that you're here supporting this wonderful cause is amazing. It is the private sector and the government sector and the community that's doing this. We're not doing it at Fairway Independent Mortgage Corp. We're doing it in Suffolk County. Let's hear it for Suffolk County. You see, together we can each make a difference if we work together. And it's really not that hard. I've gone around, and my coworkers have gone around to different veteran organizations, anyone that will listen, and we've been telling them what we're doing. And they've been receptive, and I have to say I'm honored to have met so many veterans in our community. They're astounding, and I can't say the friendships I've made in the last few months have been amazing. So if I could have your attention to the 2 screens on the stage, and if we could dim the lights, let Sean Parnell tell you a little bit more about what we're doing.
I didn't come home from Afghanistan because of my great leadership ability. I came home from Afghanistan because I was surrounded by some of the greatest soldiers this country has ever known. Some of which are here with us today.
Seriously. I've had it. Let them shoot nice.
In the movies, it looked cool.
Looked cool in the movies. Indeed it did.
I consider myself very blessed to serve in a company of heroes, and that's why I'm standing here before you today.
The gap between warrior and citizen in this nation has never been greater. Only 0.4% of this country serves and have served in 12, 13 years of war. We desperately need private companies like Fairway to step up and try to fill that gap. And Fairway's doing that through the American Warrior Initiative, because to Fairway Independent Mortgage, it's not about the bottom line dollar. It's about changing the culture and the way in which we look and bring our veterans home.
And we should look after our fellow Americans. You know, it's time for us to quit pointing the finger at somebody else and saying, somebody needs to do something. And we need to step up and do it.
The Certified Military Residential Specialist course was designed for just that. Not only to give continuing education credit, but also to bring awareness. I had several real estate agents that came up to me and said, I had no idea. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. Thank you for shedding light on this.
This kind of thing is a game changer for veterans because you come home from war and all you want to do is try to establish an anchor or some form of like post-war life for yourself. And when you give a veteran a home, you give him an anchor.
I finally have a home. I finally have a place to unpack. I haven't been able to unpack since I got out.
We were not able to do it for ourselves, and then here we have this program that does it for us, and it was it was that moment of it's really real.
The American Warrior Initiative is more than just about training real estate agents. It's more than just a class. It's about energizing and galvanizing people at the grassroots level to understand what it means to bring our veterans home all across the country.
An hour from now, it's going to be packed in here, and we're going to be able to give a home away to a wounded warrior, Purple Heart veteran, and I can't say enough how excited I am to be a small part of that.
One thing that is always the same everywhere you go is how generous the people of Fairway are.
We are all a great team. It's been a lot of fun to be a part of something so big, but it feels so localized. And then just this morning, there was a buzz, you can feel it, everybody's here together, and there's just something about giving something this big and this amazing to somebody so deserving.
It's very humbling and it's just a huge honor. Nice to know that there's so many people there that care about the military.
It means a lot. It means that my son can grow up with stability, and we have moved a lot, more than most kids should ever have to, and so now we don't have to do that anymore.
My hope for everybody attending this today is that they take it out into the community and they give back to our veterans because they do so much for us, and it makes me want to cry. There's a special place in my heart for it. I have a cousin that we lost and in Afghanistan, so to give back to veterans, just, it leaves me speechless.
We love our veterans, right? Heartfelt thank yous, free drinks, free dinners. We do everything in our power to support them, but we've got to get beyond the heartfelt thank yous and free drinks. We've got to get beyond politicians and their Veterans Day speeches. Bringing our veterans home is a holistic mission. And what you guys might not realize is that it's happening right here today.
Mortgage Free is a wonderful blessing. I wish we could do it for everyone who serves us. I mean, really, they're giving their lives. Whether they do or not, they're giving a lot. I would really wish we could do that for everyone, but I'm so glad we could do it for one today, because to be able to stand here and watch one person receive something for what he's done for us is a beautiful thing. I mean, I've got goosebumps. It's really amazing.
For the better part of this year, I think it's been 6 months now, we've been flying all around the country, giving away homes and training real estate agents on how best to work with the military with excellence. And my hope is that other mortgage companies or other industries or other corporations will see what they're doing and they'll want to be involved. It's a powerful moment, and after that, we pack up and we head to the next city and do it all over again.
As we awaken within all Americans as we speak, we're awakening the patriot within them. I'm excited about that. It's my goal that thousands of hearts and minds are changed. At the end of 2014, there'll be more patriots living in America wondering, when they wake up in the morning, what can I do to give back to those who have given everything?
We're one company. hoping to start a movement. This is a community that I'm proud to live in, and my coworkers are, and our company has established roots. I want to acknowledge all the people and the sponsors especially Fairway Market, that has absolutely no relationship to Fairway Independent Mortgage Corp or the Fairway Foundation, that we reached out to and we said this is what they're doing. And you know what? They showed their core values and said we're on board. And just outside in the lobby, they presented us with a $10,000 check to help us get going. And the other people that donated their time, their talents, and their donations, the time that you spent here, we appreciate it. But let me tell you, there's one core value that's missing on that board, and that's because that's reserved for the few, and that's that of valor. Valor, the act and the courage during a fight, especially during battle. I know that Peter said, raise your hand if you're a veteran. I don't want you to raise your hand. I want you to stand up if you're serving our military right now on active duty, or if you're a veteran. Please stand. I want to say that it's an honor and a privilege for me to be able to introduce our Suffolk County, New York, for those of you watching overseas and abroad from our community, who understands what it means to be a veteran. Our own veteran, U.S. Army, Steve Ballone.
Thank you very much. How about a great round of applause for Rosemary Krufeld and the Fairway Foundation, Steve Crooks, Fairway Mortgage Corporation. What an incredible cause we are here for tonight. And I'm glad that Rosemary pointed out that Suffolk County is home to the largest veterans population anywhere in New York State. Suffolk County is a special place. And if you want to understand why, you start with that fact, that we have more veterans here in this county than anywhere else in New York State. Veterans who have served our country have routinely come home and served their communities and helped build their communities. In fact, they form the foundations and the backbone of great communities. And I know there are many members of the American Legion, the VFW, all of our veteran service organizations who are here tonight. Thank you for your service to our country and to our community when you came back home. I want to recognize my colleagues, because people don't really understand the extent to which these individuals, I'm fortunate enough to be able to say a few words tonight, but these individuals are doing great, great things for our veterans, because they care and they are dedicated. And I want to thank them. First, I'm very happy to be here in this beautiful village. Mayor George Dahl, thank you for your work. And this theater is so appropriate that we're here tonight. The John W. Engelman Theater, named for Chief Warrant Officer in the United States Army, killed in Iraq, serving our country. So appropriate that we're here tonight. Thank you, Mayor. My colleague in Suffolk County government, Legislator William Spencer, great advocate for veterans, and Tom Murnane, our Veteran Service Agency Director, who does an incredible job. This is not a 9-to-5 job for him. He is 24 hours a day serving our veterans, so many of whom are in crisis, who are coming home today. Thank you, Tom Murnane, for everything you do for our veterans. Thank you for your service. Our friends from New York State, Senator John Flanagan, and Senator Carl Marcelino, I see here as well. Thank you for your service. Assemblyman Andy Rea, and Assemblyman Chad Rubinacci, and our friends from the town of Huntington, Councilman Mark Cuthbertson, Councilwoman Susan Berlin, and Town Clerk Joanne Rea. Thank you very much. I am proud to be here and partnering with Fairway Corporation with the support of all of my colleagues here and all of your support. You know, I served in the U.S. Army, but I served in peacetime. I was fortunate enough to serve during peacetime. And that has given me I think, deeper, more profound respect for those who have served our country in time of war. And as you heard in that video, at no time in our nation's history has the burden of war been borne almost exclusively by the soldiers, the sailors, the airmen, and the Marines who have been serving overseas away from their families. Given those circumstances, it is our solemn obligation, all of us who were here at home over the last 13 years that these wars have been going on, it is our solemn obligation to make sure that we do everything that we can to support those returning veterans. And tonight, all of you, all of us, you know, this may seem a small thing, but it's not. Tonight, you're helping to participate in 2 veterans' families coming home and having a mortgage-free home. I can't think of a better cause than that. 2 Purple Heart recipients, meaning individuals who were injured serving our country in combat, coming home and having mortgage-free homes. Suffolk County will do everything it can to support it, and I thank each and every one of you for being here tonight to support this incredible cause. Thank you so much. God bless all of our veterans and all the veterans watching from around our country and around the globe. Have a great time tonight, and thank you for supporting a great cause, and thank you to Fairway Foundation. God bless.
County Executive Steve Below, come on up here. County Executive Steve Below, the veteran himself, coming out and saying a few words, and to all of our elected officials here tonight. I just want to apologize for all the jokes I've made when I'm doing my act as a comedian at clubs. What really goes on is tonight, and this is the perfect example of government, public, and a great company, private, Fairway, coming together to do the right thing. I have a great feeling about tonight, don't you? And we have veterans watching us on Madhouse TV in Afghanistan now, and we're sorry that you had to go, but we support you, and we are waiting for you to come home with open arms. What a great feeling we have tonight. And another hand for Rosemary Klupfel, please. She's great. She's nice. And we have some terrific entertainment tonight. A Northport band. I'm a Northport guy, and the band is from Northport. And we're performing together in a couple of weeks in Westbury, but it's great to be home and performing here. I hope you like the Bee Gees. I hope you like good music. Because we're going to have a tribute to the Bee Gees, and then a little intermission, and then some more terrific music to round out a great night. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big hand for Peter Mazzio and the Hit Squad? Come on, let's hear it for them. Thank you, Peter. We, of course, are going to a Bee Gees tribute for you tonight, so if you're here to hear the Beatles or anything else, leave now. You're not going to make it. No, and it is an honor and a pleasure, and thank you so much to Rosemary, to Rich Edmondson, and everyone else involved, the theater, for asking us to please participate in this. It's an honor for us to do it, so thank you so much. We hope you enjoy the next 45 minutes or so.
It's okay, we can live in my
So, you want to get up and dance, please? It's uncomfortable, but do whatever you like. Thanks, Carmelo and everybody. All right, we will continue. What are we doing tonight? It's short and sad, you know? All right, tonight we're going to do a beautiful ballad from the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. My favorite Bee Gees tune. Let's go. Touch me in the pouring rain, and the moment that you wanna fall from me, girl, I feel my arms again, and you come to me on the summer breeze, keep me moving along softly, and it's me you need to show. How deep is your love? Is your love? It's your love, I really need to know, 'cause we're living in a world of rules, breaking us down, when they all should let us be. We belong to you and me, and I believe in you. You know the door to my very soul. You're the Let's move it right along. Tonight we'll be covering songs, not only, you know, the disco and the dance stuff from Saturday Night Fever, but songs throughout the Bee Gees' career. Early days were in the late 60s, 67, 8, 9, and then about a 10-year hiatus, and then they obviously happened with the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. So we're gonna go jump back throughout this show and do some of the early original stuff. We're gonna feature Tommy on this one. Smile, said, come on, You remember these songs? Yeah? Yeah? Oh, everybody was just in diapers then, right? You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Certain kind of light that's never shone on me. I want my life to be really good. There's a way everybody says to each and every little thing. What good does it bring? Somebody, the way I love you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here tonight at this incredible theater. But let's make no mistake, we need your help. We need you to get on to the veteranshomegiveaway.org. We need you to pledge support. We need you to spend a couple of dollars. These people need it in the worst way. From all of us at Madhouse TV, Suffolk County, New York, and around the world, we thank you for your support.
To love somebody, the way I love you. You don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's like to love somebody,
Okay, so not only are we going to include old songs and their later success, but we're also going to include songs that the Bee Gees wrote for other artists such as Barbra Streisand, Dionne Warwick, Andy Gibb, their brother. So we'd like to bring Tammy Wolf of National Anthem fame. Tammy's our female lead, so Tammy's gonna do a bunch of songs with us. Let's do it.
Shine
Hi, I know you guys are enjoying this once again. My name is Tom Mealy. I am with Madhouse TV. Listen, guys, once again, log on to veteranshomegiveaway.org. Donate. Donate a nickel, a dime, a penny, whatever you can do. Please donate to this incredible cause and just keep enjoying this outstanding music here tonight at the John Ennington Theater in Northport, New York. Back to you, Janine. All yours.
All right, we're running out of time. So, all right, we're going to jump back to an old softie, and then we're going to finish off with a couple from Saturday Night Fever. Smile, never-ending smile, smile will bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, for that would bring you here to me. This world as us gets boring, let's start about restoring now. city woman, she moves in the light. She moves in my mind and my soul.
Dancing.
right, Tommy, can you hear us, Janine? You can. Tommy, what do you think of this tonight? This is incredible. What a night.
I think they were amazing. I think they were amazing. My boy over there. Woo!
I tell you, that is incredible. Listen, people, this is all. Tommy, I think we're up there in that camera there, but listen to this crowd here tonight.
I know. I think he had his tight shorts on for that set, didn't you?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Excellent, 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 excellent.
Listen, we can't stress
Wow.
enough, folks. Get onto that website at theveteranshomegiveaway.org. Keep those donations coming. It's what makes this possible here today. Janine, can you still hear us up there in the control booth?
Hey, hey, hey.
What do you think of the music tonight?
I'll tell you, I'm not a big tribute band, but these guys were amazing. I mean, they were amazing. Excellent, professional band. Woo!
They're good.
Really good.
All right, here we go.
Super, 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 super.
I want to thank Rosemary for making this all possible. Janine, you still have us in the studio? Janine, you do? Tommy, I was walked outside and I saw the county executive, and I went up and I introduced myself. I said, county executive, my name is Tom Mealy with Madhouse TV. He says, oh, I know Madhouse TV, and you guys are doing great stuff. I think that was incredible.
He knows his stuff.
That's right.
So we've got a terrific part two. So one more hand for Peter Basio, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Be right back. Thank you.
Hey, Janine, can we get a camera on us? Vicky, can you follow us with a camera? We have over here, hold on a second. Vicky, you got me? Janine, does Vicky have me? I'm here with Dr. Janine Burns, another Madhouse TV celebrity. Janine, what do you think of all of this stuff that's going on here tonight?
First of all, the Wounded Warriors Project is absolutely fantastic, deserving cause. There's so many veterans here tonight, and they're excited. The band just played, the Peter Mazzio Band, and they were fantastic. You can feel the energy in the room. The excitement is wonderful, and this is a great, great fundraiser.
Thank you so much for coming out, Janine. As always, pleasure to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks. Good to see you.
The camera coming on me, Janine. Hold on. Can we talk to you for a few minutes? No, we can't talk to you? You for a few minutes today? You see that camera right up there? That camera right now, we are streaming around the world. What do you think of that?
This is weird.
Now, you're a waitress here, right?
Yes.
And what do you think of this show tonight?
It's great. I love the music.
No. But you didn't grow up on this music?
No.
No. What do you think of the event tonight?
It's great.
Okay, it's great. Back to you, Janine. Thank you. Tommy. All right. I'd like to go down and look. I should go grab the guy in the van.
That girl was just scared.
Tell them to look right up here at the camera. Janine, can you still hear me up there in the studio? Okay, can you have Vicky go to camera 3? I have Tommy going down there to interview somebody. You know, this is incredible down here tonight. We're taking a brief intermission as we follow Tommy Marr. Let me see if I can find him in this crowd of people down there. There he is right there. Do we got him, Janine? I think we do. Okay, Tommy, you're on.
I am here with the Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Peter Bales, tonight. So, Peter, what do you think? Amazing night, huh?
I think it's an amazing night. Usually I'm doing stand-up comedy, but tonight...
We got to let somebody get by.
I'm sorry. All right, this is live. Live TV, don't worry. This is live television.
Okay.
Live television, and we're
here for our veterans. Usually I'm doing stand-up and it's laughs, but tonight there's a different feeling. It's a good feeling, but it's a very serious cause, raising money for veterans coming home wounded so they can get a home, a mortgage-free home. It's a great cause.
Well overdue.
Well overdue.
Well overdue. These guys
Absolutely.
are not getting even a percent of what they should be getting. And I'm talking about all veterans everywhere that pay the price that we can have the freedom in this world to do what we want.
Couldn't
And-
agree more. Everybody is
and
100% behind that. The audience is really into it.
I thought the band was good. The band was
Peter
amazing.
Mazzio and the
I
Hit
know
Squad.
Peter very well.
Yes.
He's been in Madhouse.
Oh, he's been in that. Well, good, because we work together. We're working together at Westbury Music Fair in a couple weeks, and I'm really looking forward to it. And he's a local Northport
Yeah,
guy.
no, I know Peter. Actually,
Yeah.
I want to grab him if he's back there and talk to him a little bit because that was an amazing set they just did.
That was great. A Bee Gees tribute to Beat the Band, as they say.
It was really, really good. All right, well, I thank you so much
Thank
for your time. It was a pleasure, and continue on. And let's keep them,
Thank you very
some
much.
veterans in some good shape, right?
Absolutely. Thank you
okay,
very much.
pleasure.
Janine, can you hear me up there in the studio, Janine? You can. Well, you know what? I got to tell you, don't go anywhere. You know, stay tuned. We're filming live. We're going to continue to film during the entire duration of this event, and don't forget to get on to. Don't forget to get on to. You know what? I have people. Janine, can you hear me, Janine? Okay, let me see if I can get down here in front of this camera over here. And can you see me? Janine, we're good? We're good? You want me to get down lower? You want me to get down lower? Right there. How about that? Is that better? No, if you want me to get up. How's that? Hey, listen, guys, we are streaming live around the world here from the John Ennington Theater in Northport, New York. This is a great event that we have going on. You want me to get down a little lower, a little lower, a little lower, a little lower? Okay, if I get that any lower, I'm going to shrink. How's that, Janine? Is that good? That's
Get
good.
down, get down,
Okay,
get down,
again,
get
let's try
down,
this
get
one
down
more time. I
tonight
don't know what
time.
happened to our camera guy. He must have gone downstairs to the bar or something. But we're streaming live here from the John Ennington Theater in New York, Northport, New York. And this is being seen around the world. This benefit tonight is to help raise money for veterans that have come home that have either been wounded, disabled. And we're going to try to put them in some, I believe it was 22 mortgage-free homes. And we're trying to raise the money here through a lot of different organizations to make that possible. You know, these guys, they go out and they serve our country. Some of them pay the ultimate sacrifice in order to keep us free. Sometimes I don't think we really understand what that word means. But it's a hell of a thing. And if this is the way we have to give back, then this is what we do. And, you know, there's a lot of negativity going on in the world today with all the crap that's going on overseas. And this group, ISIL, who is trying to infiltrate our freedom, it's not going to happen. So keep going. Log on to the veteranshomegiveaway.org. Donate a couple of dollars if you can to this great foundation. Okay, keep enjoying the fun tonight. The cameras will be going all night long until this event ends. Thank you.
looking to get on board with another contractor, but they don't want to hear it.
you knew I was coming up. I'm so happy. Oh, you kidding me?
Come on, who has energy left for part two? What do you say? All right, I want to mention the website that you can go to donate to this wonderful cause, the Fairway Foundation, but the website is veteranshomegiveaway.org. veteranshomegiveaway.org, and I hear they're getting tons and tons of hits tonight, and let's keep that up. What do you say? veteranshomegiveaway.org. Here we are, Sunday, September 28, 2014, the big benefit concert. This is going terrifically, and it's going to keep going terrifically. I want to thank Madhouse TV. They're so great. They're beaming us all around the world, especially the veterans as far away as Afghanistan. And we, again, welcome you via Madhouse TV to Northport on Long Island, and we can't wait till you're home. And come on in. Everybody had their little intermission. Again, thank you to the Fairway Foundation and Suffolk County and everybody for making this possible. Peter Mazzio and the Hit Squad, what a great band. Follow them. Follow them. Go where they go. Really, really terrific. He's a Northport guy, too. Now, let's begin part two. And I want to introduce someone from Comac. Anybody from Comac? Not much of a response, but you tried. We love Comac. And she is 15, and she was the winner of Long Island's Big Break contest. And she has her own show Wednesday nights on Madhouse TV. And she's 15, and boy, can she sing. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for Katie Zimmer. Come on, let's hear it for her.
Come thinking I'm in a teacup dress, my hair's all nice, I'm gonna come out and sing a ballad for you, but that is not how things are gonna go. My favorite style of music is probably blues and jazz, and that's what I'm gonna sing for you tonight. But on this theme of a ballad, Rosemary Klufel, who you heard from earlier today, my great friend, she wrote a beautiful song called Written in the Sand, and it was for a good friend, Laura Lee, who passed earlier this year. And I'm singing this song to dedicate it to everyone who isn't with us today, so I hope you like it. My name is written in the sand, upon the rocky shores of time, and with each wave comes crashing down. The ocean sprays like storms from the sky, and as each tide rolls in, I pray just to give me one more day before my name is forever gone. For there's still so much more to say. Give me one more wish upon the stars, one more hug to hold you tight, one more kiss upon your cheek, one more dusk to say goodnight. So take my hand while there is time. Speak of hope and not of hate. Love me now before I go. Life's too short for us to erase. Yesterday the waves came crashing down, and my sand was washed away. No longer written in the sand, but my soul is here to stay. Give me one more wish upon the stars, one more hug to hold you tight, one more kiss upon your cheek, one more dusk to say goodnight. So take my hand while there is time. Speak of hope and not of hate. Love me now before I go. Life's too short for us to waste. No longer written in the sand, but in the stars above your head. Just look up and you will see. I will light your darkest days. The love I've always had for you, no waves can ever wash away. It was never written in the sand, carved upon the rocky shores of time. coordinating events. As you can see, she is also amazing at writing songs. Multi-talented there. So the next song I have for you is People Get Ready. If you know it, please help me out like you helped out Peter Mazzio and the Hit Squad. They were absolutely fabulous. My thing is mashups. This is a trio, so I hope you enjoy it. People get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, or you just get on board. All you need is faith, till the diesel's humming. Don't need no baggage, or you just thank the Lord. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. People get ready for the train to Jordan. Picking up passengers from coast to coast. Faith is the key, open the doors and board and put hurt on mankind just to save his own. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Oh, won't you stay with me? 'Cause you're all I need. 'Cause it's true, I'm not good at a one-night stand, but I still need love 'cause I'm just in. These nights never seem to go as planned. I don't want you to leave, we hold my hand. So people get ready, there's a train coming. Don't need no baggage, or you just get on board. All you need is faith, to hear the diesel's humming. Don't need no baggage, or you just get on board. Sing with me. We keep on waiting, no world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. So people get ready. I expect it better next time when I do it. That was so lame. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world. We don't have to wait there. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting. A+ for effort. The last song I have for you is It's a Man's World by Christina Aguilera. But before I do that, next coming up is two veterans who are amazingly talented. I was lucky enough to be a judge on Veteran Idol, and we had many people come in and sing that were very talented, but these two are absolutely amazing, and you will hear them right after this. So I hope you enjoy and have a great night. This is a man's world. This is a man's world. Oh, but it won't be nothing.
in a few years, she's going to be famous, and I'm going to be asking her if I can borrow money. That's my prediction. Wow, 15. Isn't that great? And now, let's keep the show rolling. We have the winners of the Veteran Idol Contest. How great is that? They're going to come out and sing together. Yes, they are. And I want to introduce first Gladys Victoria McCoy. Come on, Gladys. There she is. You all right? Come on up. And, oh, what a great nickname this guy has. Sven Mustang Pete Abramson. Let's hear it for Mustang Pete. Yeah.
When I look in your eyes,
That was terrific. Thank you so much. That was really nice. And now, you know what? I'd like you all to stay standing, actually, because I know it's not easy to sit down and get up again at your age. She's upset. She's going, oh, no. Because this has been such a terrific night, and we're going to close out karaoke style. Actually, we're going to ask you to move a couple feet in front over because we have the words to God Bless the USA. Let's sing it together. This has been a great night. I want to thank the Fairway Foundation and Madhouse TV and the Engerman Theater. They're doing Evita, by the way, which is a great show. I don't know if you noticed that. And Rosemary Klupfel. Come on, give her a hand. Rosemary Klupfel. Oh, look, there's Peter Mazzio. Look at all this. Come on. Let's sing this together. Come on out. And to our veterans who are watching around the world, especially Afghanistan, wherever you are, to our veterans in Afghanistan, we can't wait for you to get home, and we're waiting for you, and we love you. And now it's time to sing God Bless the USA.
Read the words. Please come join us. Where's our young ladies? If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again. Just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today. 'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend us till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA, the pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say. To you and defend us still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. Let's say. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend us still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Thank you all so much for coming. We love you. We appreciate you. We're humbled by your participation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
God bless everybody who made tonight a success. And God bless our veterans, the ones who are home and the ones who are coming home soon. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Tell me when we're on, Jake. Ready? Well, what do you think, Jerry?
I got to tell you, I was impressed. What a concert. And I got to say that the Bee Gees band, that they were phenomenal. Katie Zimmer, whoa.
Yeah, I know. She blows me away every time I hear her.
15 years old. I can't get over this girl. She really's got it going on. That's the evolution of a rock star, right out of the gate.
You know, listen, those lines are going to be open. You know, the website to donate.
Oh, very, very important to donate. You know, these guys, they put their bodies, their lives all on the line for us. And it's the only thing we can do is help them back. A small donation, anything will work.
And that website, again, is the VeteransHomeGiveaway.org. Go to the website, donate, you know, just a couple of dollars. It goes a long way. You get a lot of people doing it. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Tommy Marr over there on the camera. What are you doing there, Mr. Tommy?
I'll be working.
He'd be working. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We are live here down at the John Ellington Theater. I'm with Jerry Parisi, Tommy Marr, and on behalf of the entire staff here at Madhouse TV, good night, God bless, and we'll see you on the web.
Oh, and Tom, got to remember one more important thing.
What is that?
You're watching MadhouseTV.com.
There you go. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful night.